Okay. So tonight we are doing light weights, and by weights, I mean like I'm using 5 pound weights, and there's going to be plenty because we're going to focus on high repetition. We are going to work on our basic functional movement patterns. Okay, so the hinges, the squats, lunges, rotation, all that carry. But I'm going to do combo moves. I'm going to combine two or three of those functions into one move. So it's kind of a compound effort. We're going to do cardio without jumping, with lightweight and high repetition. So that's like a huge thing to wrap your mind around. It's not going to be complicated. You're going to get it. It's going to be fun. The hours are going to go by really fast. As a breather in between sets, because we're still working through circuits, you are going to do some standing active core work. So basically everything is standing tonight or off the ground. So if you don't want to have a mat, you don't need one. That's kind of where we're going. So light weights or no weights, if it becomes too intense on any of the upper body work, then go ahead and modify that way. All right, so we're gonna warm up. We're gonna activate some of our hips, our glutes, our hamstrings, gonna get some of those stabilizing muscles ready to rock, and then we're gonna just knock it out of the park with some high intensity cardio sets without leaving the ground. So I'm excited about that. All right, so go ahead and roll your shoulders up, back and around, and then start getting those elbows in, and then upper body. So we're moving kind of quick, okay? That's gonna be kind of the focus of the workout tonight. And we're gonna take a rotation side to side. So keep it real tight to begin with. I want you to focus on your hips moving, okay? Rib cage moving as well. As you get that rotation and you feel the rotation in the midsection and not your knees, okay, then I'm gonna have you make it bigger by reaching across your body. You can see my feet, okay, I'm picking up my heel as I rotate, power is in the hips. So you're gonna start feeling your core warming up. Good, keep going. You got 4, 3, 2, we're gonna take this into a lunge. So step back into a lunge, hold, both arms come up, and then step forward. Do it again, other side, lunge, hold, and step forward. So waking up our hip flexors. Good, let's do 2 more on each side. Try to keep that front knee tracking with your toes. And 1 more on each side. Nice job. We're gonna take this next move into a squat. So squat down, you're gonna lift both arms up, reach them down, and roll your shoulders up. Let's do it again. Squat down, both arms reach, and arms down, and roll them up and around. Again, this is waking up our back, waking up those squatting muscles as well. 1 more time, and lift, and roll your shoulders up, back, and around. Moving on to a hinge. Like I said, we're moving kind of quick here. So hands behind the back, roll your shoulders back in place, squeeze your butt, and hinge, and stand tall. So again, you're feeling this in the hamstrings, also nice stretch in your pecs and anterior shoulders. Good, keep going. You've got 2 more right here. And we're gonna take it into a kickstand lunge. So I want you to plant 1 toe to the ground, keep your hands behind you. What we're gonna do here is put a little more load in our front leg. So starting to activate the glutes, medial glutes, and get deeper into the hamstrings. Working on balance as well. And 1 more time. And go ahead and switch to the other leg. So kickstand lunge, or sorry, kickstand, what am I doing? Hinge, deadlift, good morning. So many different names for the same type of movement. So you'll find you kind of lean maybe to one side when you do this kickstand. Try to be centered right down the middle of your movement. And 1 more time. And done right there. Okay, we're gonna wake up the shoulders with some halos because we do have halos later on with weights. So take your hands together or about shoulder distance apart. And you're gonna go around the head. Now what I want you to notice here is that my whole body is not doing the circle, okay? It's just my arms. Just around the head, alternate which direction you go. This creates a lot of mobility in the shoulders and upper back and strengthens the core as well. And we'll do 1 more in each direction here. And last one, good, a little lateral movement here. So feet planted, we're just gonna lift 1 leg to the side. So the focus is on the balance. Okay, shoulders are back, knee is slightly bent, and just lifting that leg to the side. Good, let's do 2 more. And I'm gonna have you hold right here, bent knee. You're gonna take the knee up, circle out and around, and then close it back up. Knee up, circle out and around. So really waking up your hips. So as we do a lot of these fast movements, your body's gonna have to support you and be stable. And we'll try the other side right here. So both feet on the ground, straighten the other leg, lift and lower. Hands can be wherever you're most comfortable. On the up phase of this movement, focus on squeezing those medial glutes. And you've got 3 more, and 2. One more time, guys, and bend the knee. Knee comes up in the front, open out to the side, and bring it down. Woo, that feels good. Maybe it doesn't feel good, but it will feel good to be stretched out and nice and limber as we go into this next set of work. And one more time here. All right, we're gonna get our feet going a little faster just to get our heart rate up. So a little fast feet here, okay? If you don't wanna go fast feet, you have the option to just pump those heels off the ground, but work on bracing your core, pulling your shoulders back. Good, a little faster, little faster. Nice job. I'm gonna call out some drills for you guys so that you can be on your toes, ready to work, head in the game. So this is your landing spot every single time, all right? Your first move is down. You're gonna touch the ground, and then you're gonna come right back to fast feet. So let's try that again, down, okay? Every time I say down, you touch the ground, come right back to fast feet, okay? So that was just a practice round. Okay, next up, your word is up. You're gonna jump up. If you don't wanna jump, you're gonna come up onto the balls of your feet. So fast feet, so up, take a little jump. Let's do it again, up, good, and up, and up, good. Let's try one more time, up. All right, so we're gonna put it together. It's just 2 moves, really simple. Down is squat, up is a volleyball jump straight up. So here we go. Pay attention, down, down. Get those fast feet right away, down, and up, 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 down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up, up, and last one, up, and you are warm. All right, dig those heels out to the front. Little stretch for your calves. Hopefully your heart rate is climbing up. And we are ready to rock. You're gonna grab your light set of dumbbells or no dumbbells if you want. We're gonna focus on a push and a pull and a squat all at the same time. So, got my light dumbbells. We've got 45 seconds of work. I get my timer on, and with 15-second recovery. So, we're gonna move really quick. So get ready. Let me show you that move. With your weights, you're gonna push and pull, okay? So even with light weights, it's hard to move fast with weight. You can do one weight at a time, just like this, if you want to. When you squat, your arms are out. When you stand, your arms pull in. 45 seconds, here we go. So obviously, the modification, okay, is to go slower, right? That's your first level of modification. Second one, drop a little weight. Okay, third one, take out all the weight. So even if you're, okay, right here, you're working on punching, pulling, okay? It's all good. These are simple moves so that you can work really hard and not have to think too much, hopefully. That's the idea. Come on, 10 seconds. Woo! Getting my face out of the sun. There we go, we're almost there. You can also push down and pull up if you need to. Come on, time. Whew. That was a good one. All right, next up. Both hands have the weights, kickstand, hinge. You're gonna come down and row with an underhand grip, just holding that kickstand. We'll switch halfway through to the other leg. Ready? Here we go. So the focus is on the back, but you're holding a nice isometric hinge here, okay? Come on, pump, pump, pump. It's a short range of motion with these moves. You got 5 seconds left on this leg. Light toes. And switch to the other leg right here, come on. Think about all your toes connecting to the ground, and you are working your back. Nice work. So it's amazing how our heart rate can come up so high, even though we're not leaving the ground, right? Good things to keep in mind if you ever need modification days. Come on, 5 seconds more, you got this. 3, 2, 1, and done. Woo! All right, next one. One weight only. You're gonna start to the side of your body rotated. You're gonna come up in a halo, come down to the other side. Up into a halo, chop. Okay, so it's rotating through the trunk of the body. Here we go. Up and around. You'll notice my knees are bent and they are pointing towards my toes the whole time. Okay, I'm not doing any of this kind of thing right here. Because why? We want the rotation in the trunk, not the knees. So feel that thoracic spine moving. If you need to, you can sit deeper into your squat to help stabilize your movement. Come on, quick, quick, quick. You've got 15 seconds. Again, amazing what you can do with 5-pound weights, right? Come on. Almost there. Let's get one more to this side. And time is up. Woo. Good circuit, guys. We're going to do it one more time. So grab your both weights. We're going right into it. We're not taking big breaks. So starting with those squats, push-pull with the weights. Get ready, get set. Let's go. Come on. Push and pull. Again, if this is too much in the shoulders, you can push down and pull up. Okay? It's a little modification. If there's any twinging in your low back, decrease your weight. Come on. We're only going to do these 2 times through. So burn out. Come on, you've got 15 seconds left. What do you got? Come on. Faster. Tighter movements. Get deep in those squats. Come on. Right till that ding. Woo! 3, 2, 1. Keep your weights, don't go anywhere. Kickstand deadlift with the row. So, reset. Hinge at your hips. Take one leg back behind, barely tapping it to the ground. Let's pull. Come on. Focus on your mid back. Your biceps are also working hard here in this pulling motion. If you want to feel this more in your front leg, point your belly button to the floor. Come on. We're getting ready here to switch legs. Ready? Go. The arms keep moving. Just plant your other foot. Come on. Option if you need to. Alternating rows, great option. Just to change it up. Come on, 10 seconds. How many more can you get? Woo! Anybody sweating buckets already? Man, 3, 2, 1, done. One weight goes to the ground. All right, you got that chop. Remember, chop, halo around, chop to the other side. Your knees do not move at all. The rotation right through the midsection. Go. Up and around, chop. Come on. Think about turning your belly button to the side you're chopping to. Back and core, working like crazy here. Woo! Goodness. It's feeling amazing out here. All right, guys, you were halfway, just over halfway. Can you make those halos tighter around your head? I know you're doing awesome. I can't see every one of you, but I can see some of you. Come on. Keep your chin off your chest. You got this. And 5. Let's get one more rep right here. And done. Whew. All right, guys, you made it. That wasn't so bad, right? Get a quick drink. We are going to move on to our standing core work. So no weight for this one. It's a warrior 3. So we're going to go back to our hinge. We're going to take one leg out behind us, being mindful that we're not opening out to the side, but we're rotating our inner thigh up. Hands can be down or out in front of you, just like this. You are going to hold 1 minute, and then halfway through, I'm going to give you a little more intensity. So you're adding on, it's going to look like this. Knee up, and then right back out. So stabilize first. Get ready to rock here. And let me get that minute-long timer going on. And we are ready to go right here. So hold. It does not matter which leg you hold. And another modification is to have a kickstand warrior right here. So I love core training that doesn't always involve crunching, but also involves stabilizing. Because guess what? We actually do this kind of movement once in a while. You ever bend over and pick something off the ground? Okay, you've used this warrior three. Now, adding on if you want to, you're gonna bring your knee up, arms back, and then hinge right back over again. Join me if you're ready. It's up, you're working that same leg. Always going back to a flat back. Nice. If you can think about engaging the muscles as you hinge and as you extend, okay, it's gonna help you with your balance. Good work, good work. You've got 5 seconds left, and then we're just gonna make a quick change to the other side. This is your last one. And put your foot down, quickly switch. So remember, first, stable. And each side is a little different. You may have one side that's weaker than the other, that's okay. Work your weaknesses. Okay, think about somebody holding your abdominals up into your back. Okay, squeeze them up there. Now get ready. Your next layer is to add the knee and add the extension. I want you to think about putting your ears between your biceps as you reach out. Good job. Standing core work is sometimes so much harder because we don't do it as often. Stay with me. You want to keep that standing leg a little bent. Good. Let's try to get at least one more, possibly two. We might run out of time. And done. All right. So hopefully you've caught your breath a little bit. Whew. Wipe off. Let's move into our next set of work. This next one, either one or both weights. Okay, you're gonna do a jumping jack with a push-pull overhead. Okay, so if you're doing both, that's fine. You can have them apart. You can do one together. You don't even have to use weights. So 45 seconds back on that clock. One or both weights, your choice. Get ready. And we are off. I'm gonna do one weight, but I want you to make sure you're landing in your heels, okay? You can modify with taps, and you can also actually, you know, take out the overhead if you want to and just do jacks, that's fine. Come on. I love jacks with weights. Makes all systems work together. So what are you getting here? You're getting your push, you're getting your pull. You're getting some of that squat action going on. Whew. Love these combo moves. 10 seconds to go, guys. Come on. We'll slow things down a touch in just a moment. Come on, 3 and 2, 1. All right, you're gonna need your other weight. Now, you're gonna move with your right leg first. I'm mirroring you. I know this is my left leg, but you're gonna step behind into a curtsy lunge and tap to the side. As you do that, bicep curls. So let's go right now. So we're finding a rotation because we want our belly button pointing forward, even though our leg is twisting behind us. If doing this movement with the curls is too much, then just do the curtsy lunge only. Another modification. Maybe you don't want to lunge, but you just tap behind. That's great too. Don't worry about the other side. We're gonna get it next time around. Whew. We wanna burn out this front leg. Come on, 10 seconds more. I'll tell you something else. We're not doing biceps on the next one, so don't worry about holding back. Right to the end, come on, push. Done. All right, check this out. Your hands are gonna start your hips. You're gonna push back. So it's a tricep extension back with your curtsy lunge. Looks like this. Push back, pull in. Push back, pull in. Let's go. If that confuses you, you can also go overhead. I'm just trying to keep you guys out of that overhead movement a little more if we can. Come on. There's a slight hinge forward. It's okay. I know you have to do that to get those hands back. You can do this. Make sure both knees are bending. Woo! Anybody want heavier weights? I don't think so. Come on, 10 seconds. Let's get 3 more big ones in. And I'm gonna do one more. Time is up. Right there, done. All right, set your weights down for just a moment. Starting back at the top, jumping jack, one or both weights, 45 seconds. Choose your weight factor. Get ready. Let's go. Come on. Now don't just go through the movements here. Push, pull, push, pull. Think about what you're doing. Come on, low impact. Always takes the tap option. We got it. Come on, work hard tonight. Enjoy this cardio workout. You get the privilege of moving your body. Last 15 seconds. What do you got? Maybe lower in those jacks. Come on, right to the finish. 5 seconds left, that's it. And 2, 1. Oh man, both weights in your hands. You've got the curtsy and the tricep. Now here's the deal, we're gonna change it up. So if you led with your right, I want you to lead with your left now. You ready? Go. Just because the front part of the movement, the arms, causes your lunges to be a little different, and I wanna make sure you're even. Come on. Really stick that leg far behind. Keep your chest lifted. Good work, good work. If you need to, you could do alternating curls. Whatever you have to do to keep going. You are 3/4 of the way done. Come on. Last 10 seconds. Nice work. 3, 2, 1, and time is up. Oh man. Whew, walk it out. All right, how about that other side? Whew. You guys feeling ready for a active core recovery? Let's go. Lunge with the pushbacks. Go. Push back as you step down. Try as best you can to keep your belly button pointing forward. I know it's a little awkward, but we can do it. Remember, option is always right here if you need it. You guys hit that halfway point already. No need to stop now. Woo! Come on, burn out. Think about those weights, they're not swinging. Control both directions. We're at 10 seconds left. How many more reps can you do? I'm gonna do 3 more. 2, 1, and done. Oh, weights go down. Enjoy a big recovery. We have hit our next active recovery with core work. Now this one, you only need 1 weight, possibly no weight, depending on how your back feels with this movement. So I'm gonna show you it with 1 weight. If you wanna try it with me, it's great. So we're gonna start with our hands up. Knees are soft, core is tight. That means we're tucked in through our hips. We're gonna hinge over to one side. Again, arms are straight. Bend your knees. You're gonna roll yourself down and hang out right here in the bottom. Return trip, exactly the same. Open yourself up, stand tall, okay? Working one side only. It's really slow, really controlled when you come up. Okay, you're opening your chest, rocking that arm open, finding the rotation to come back up. Weights or no weight, it's up to you. You got 2 minutes, 1 minute on each side, and we're ready to rock. Here we go. Choose a side to start with. It really doesn't matter which one. Remember, just open back up, squeeze your core, squeeze your obliques, stand up tall. Try to keep your head between your biceps as much as you can. Good, use your breath when it's hard. Okay, that means exhale through those tough pockets and always reset to the top. If you've done a few with weights and it doesn't feel great on your back, then do it without weights, and vice versa. Good, again, ears between the biceps the whole time. Try to keep your body open. And we have time for 1 more, I know we do, right here. All the way up. And we're gonna switch right to the other side. So reset, if you need to bring it down for a moment, do it. Otherwise, hinge, soften your knees, rotate on down, open up through the front of the shoulder. Keeping in mind, one side might be more flexible. And if you need more flexibility, bend your knees. The bigger knee bend will help. Good work, good work. You're at that 30-second point right here, which means we probably got about 3 left. Oh. This is sneaky core work. You might not feel it now, but you're gonna feel it tomorrow. Good, let's get one more, maybe 2. I still got time on that timer, so let's get this last one in. And all the way back up to the top. Holding at the top, brace, and done. All right, set your weight down, towel off, if you need to. All right, moving on. So we're gonna have a static squat hold. We're gonna have both weights in our hands. We're gonna punch across our body. The focus is on the downward movement of your punch. The focus is also on this rib cage twisting without your knees twisting. Here's what it looks like when your knees twist. You see that? I'm compromising my knee joint, okay, so that I can twist what I'm supposed to be twisting right here. Okay, so first, get the movement here, okay, without weight, and then add the weight. Keep your chest up, so we're not rounding here like this, okay? Tailbone down, and punch across the body. 45 seconds. I know it's a lot of cueing on that one. I want your backs to stay safe. I want your knees to stay safe, so that we get the function out of this movement. Here we go. With or without weights, punch down, down, down. Good, reach toward your opposite knee. Dig your heels to the ground. At any point you're compromising your knees, lose the weights. This should be a core workout along with shoulders and legs. Come on. You're gonna feel your back and core, okay, right through the midsection tomorrow. I can tell you already. Come on, only 15 seconds left right here. Come on, go, go, go. Get lower in your squat, you can do this. Punch harder on the downward phase. 5, 4, 3, 2, done. Okay, one weight or no weight, knee repeaters. One foot stuck in the mud, arms start away from the body, pull in, push out. So pull, push, push. Ready? Let's go. So what you're doing is you're working that lunge function. You know, we're not actually lunging, but you are landing up on one leg and having to stabilize, which is the focus of a lunge. Now, what's your modifier? Out in front, or ditch the weight altogether. Okay? So if you're not using weight, I expect faster, tighter movements with arms pumping. That's what that looks like. Come on, power. 15 seconds. Front leg should be on fire. Come on, you got 5 seconds left right here. And then guess what? The other side gets to work. And done. All right, same thing. Other leg, same arm. I know it's a burnout, you can handle it. Reset. Woo, we got 5 seconds. Stick your other leg back. Push your arms up, get ready, and go for it. Pull, push. Come on. You should be barely tapping those toes to the back so that that front leg really absorbs the work. Come on, push. It's not easy, I know, but it's not overly challenging that we can't handle it. Remember, drop the weight so you can keep going quick if you need to. Come on, give me 10 seconds more. Right here. Whew. Heart rate should be climbing, exploding into your high intensity zone. Time. Oh man, you've got to grab that other weight because we're going to start at the top of that circuit one more time. All right? Reset your body. Back into your wide squat, toes turned out to the corners. Brace the core, remember, your midsection moves, not your knees. So even if you're not doing the weights, power, 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 okay? Like you got a punching bag right in front of you. Just get in each corner of it every single time. Come on. Little more effort on this last one. Tight punches. Yes, the focus is on the downward stroke. It's also on a tight retraction, a tight pull-up. Come on, reach. 8 seconds. Go lower in your squat right here. 4, 3, 2, done. One weight only. Oh, baby. We're doing awesome, guys. Start with one leg back. Shoulders. Reset. Reach those arms up. Ready, set. Time is going right now. Power. You've got this. Think about why you need a strong body. Think about why you need endurance in your life. What is it in your activities that require this from you? Or that this would make your life more simple, easier. Come on, find a focus, fight it to the end. Come on, 10 seconds, that's it. Count your reps. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One for bonus. Done. All right, switching to the other side. Wipe off your sweat. I know it's dripping. All right, other foot goes back. Core is tight. Strengthen those arms right out past your forehead and go. Come on, you can do this. Walk yourself through it. Tell yourself it's only 30 seconds more. I can do it. Your brain will listen to your voice more than mine. Come on. Come on, faster. We're trying for reps here. How many more reps can you do? How about 10? 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. You're going for a bonus right here. One more. Done. And time is up. Whew. All right. We made it to our next active recovery. So towel off. Walk it out for a moment. And we're moving on. So we're going to start with our feet. I'm going to actually show you this with no weight. If you feel like weight's a good option for you, then I'll let you use weight. But practice with me first. We're going to have our body hinged. Our knees are slightly bent here. We're holding an isometric hinge. Arms are out in front of us with our shoulders rolled back. Sorry, a mosquito trying to get me here. We're going to take our arms, just pendulum swing them to the right side without letting our knees go. Knees still track forward. And then right arm opens up. And then both arms swing middle. Pendulum to the left. And open up. Now, that might be as much as you want out of that movement. Great. Those of you that want a little bit more, you're going to pendulum swing. And you're not going very high. Just to the side. And pendulum swing. I want you to think about a string between your weights, and you're trying to keep the same tautness the whole time. That's your goal. So if you're using weights, if not, you have a little more range of motion. All right, here we go. We've got 2 minutes. It's supposed to be real slow. No, I'm sorry, 1 minute. So hinge, and again, hold, and slowly come through the center, and hold. Strong, straight arms. Okay, remember, if you're not using weight, you can go up a little bit higher. If you're using weight, I don't want you to go high. Again, the rotation is coming in the trunk, not in your knees. Breathe right through it. Exhale when it's hard. Inhale back to the center. Good job, good job. You've got 20 seconds to go, so don't rush. Enjoy the movement. Right back to center. Let's try for at least one more on each side. It's hard to keep those knees pointing forward, isn't it? It's a good practice. You're fighting the rotation in the wrong spot. And here's your last one right here. Up to the side and hold. Weights come down, rotate side to side to loosen up, and we are moving on. So on this next one, you need one weight, potentially two, depending on how heavy your weights are. We're moving back into our cardio sets. So from the side movement here, or side view, you're gonna lunge with a tight twist of your weight. Step back in, lunge, twist, lunge, twist. So this is your first movement, okay? You want your knees pointing forward. It's not this big floppy movement with the weights. It's real tight, and it's just the rotation through the thoracic spine. 45 seconds on the clock. Coming your way. In 3, 2, 1, and let's go for it right here. So lunge and lunge. So once you get this, about halfway through, I'm gonna speed it up for you. Once you feel like your rotations feel great. I know it's not very heavy weight, there's a reason. So you have the option to stay with this if you want to. Otherwise, I'm gonna ask you to add a shuffle, okay, with that tight rotation and keeping your knees pointing forward. Elbows are locked in. Try to get the rotation a little further each time. Come on. Almost there. We've got 5, and 2, and 1. We'll revisit that later, but first, we've got both weights in our hands. It's kind of like a kettlebell swing. You're gonna hinge, knees are soft, arms come all the way up, biceps next to your ears, and it's hinge and lift. Let's go. Hinge, start slow, okay, and then work your way faster as you go. I'm gonna give you a really good visual here that we found out the other night, not because we broke anything, but one of our gals was standing by the mirror. You know, imagine you got a mirror right behind you, okay? If you lean back like this, guess what happens? Smash. Don't let yourself break the mirror in that way. Come on, a little faster. 8 seconds. 3, 2, and last one right there, done. This next one requires no weights, but it does require some coordination. So the first option is squats, okay? I want you to start both feet under your hips. Step a squat to the side. All you're gonna do is transfer this leg to where this leg is. Hop over, squat, hop over, squat, okay? So just transferring side to side. As we go, I'm gonna add the option to lunge, hop through the middle, lunge, hop through the middle. Take which one works best. Here we go. Start with the squat. Squat, okay, it's like a little hitch kick, right? So you're just kicking that one foot out of the way, side to side. All right, so that's your movement. When you're ready, take it into a lunge, but making sure that your knee points forward on that lunge. Good. This is gonna intensify in the second time through the circuit. And if you need to take out the jump, you just take it side to side. It's all good. Come on, keep going. Side to side. Last 8 seconds right here. Woo, I think we're burning out. Time. Okay, we're gonna go back to those rotational lunges or shuffles. Your choice. One weight only. Weights on our hands on either side. Remember, here, lunge or shuffling. Come on. The low impact without the lunge. Right here. You decide. Come on, right to the end. This is a hard round. It's especially hard on the second time through. I'm gonna make you work a little harder. Come on, faster. Last 15 seconds, you've got this. Stay with me. You've just got 2 minutes of cardio left, and then we got core and stretching. It's gonna feel so good. 3, 2, done. All right, the hinge with both weights in your hands. If shoulders are shot, you have the option to do one weight or no weights. All right, be a little wider. Start in your hinge, hands hang down. Let's go. Be snappy with your hips, but controlled with the back of your shoulders so you don't break the mirror. Come on. Hup. Hup. Every time you come up, exhale. Come on, like a machine. It's okay to be loud. You've got this. Over halfway right now. You should feel the stabilization in the shoulders and back as you're braking at the top. Come on, finish. 8 seconds. 3, 2. Now let's get one more for bonus. Done. All right, no weight, but no matter which move you're doing, I want you to add a little jump up the center. Okay, so right there, or you're lunging, jumping, lunging, jumping. Let's go. Whichever one you're doing, it doesn't matter, but you're adding that lift. Load and explode. Now maybe you don't want to jump, but I still want your hands in the air. It's a powerful movement, okay? It makes your brain think that you are so strong, because you are. Come on, 15 seconds. Right to the end. Get deeper in those squats and lunges, guys, come on. 5 seconds. How about one more on each side? Yes, done. Walk that one out. All right, we're gonna move into our final set of standing core work. Whew. I know we have 15 minutes of work left, of class left. We're gonna use the back half to do some standing core stretching balance work to really wrap up the workout. So grab your weights. You've got 1 minute on the clock. Let me just get it set first, and I'll show you what we're doing. Both hands up. Now, before you even do anything, I want you to just lift one knee side to side. So this might be all you do in this move, and that's okay. Okay, so if you want a little more, you're gonna pull down, press up. You can take the weight out at any time, okay? What I don't wanna see is this. Okay, like just like the leg falling to the ground with no effort on the way down. You've gotta control. Okay, 3, 2, 1. You can go quick, 3, 2, 1. So more time under tension, better balance, stronger cores. As you're pulling one arm down, the other arm is reaching up to the sky. Come on. That's gonna allow you to bend at your waist. Yeah, really work that side body. If you find that your knees are starting to come forward, okay, just pull them open. Remember those hip openers from the warm-up? They should be putting into practice right here. Good. Again, if you need to, take out the arms, just hold them up nice and tall, and just do the legs. You've got 20 seconds to go. Breathe. Exhale down. Inhale, reach. Right to the finish. Come on, only 5 seconds left. Oh, let's get one more right here, and done. All right. So the massive part of the workout is over. I want you to get a drink of water, towel off, okay? Woo! That felt awesome. And now we're gonna take it into a little balancing work while we stretch. So, take your hands, place them behind your back, roll your shoulders back and around. Just stand here for a moment, lift your chest, and kind of lean into your hands. From here, hinge forward at your hips, flat back. You're gonna feel your hamstrings release. And we're gonna swing our thumbs up, okay? Open our hands out to the side. And then bring our hands down. As we bring our hands down, we're going to roll ourselves up and around and reset. Bring your fingertips back behind your low back. Lift. Hinge forward. Just take this time to let your heart rate come down. Take your arms out in front. Open to the side. And hands release down. As you come up, swing your arms up, back, and around. One more time through. I know sometimes we don't get the movement the first or second time, but really the third time, settle in. And hinge forward. Thumbs come up. And open to the side. And let your hands come down. And again, big circle all the way up, back, and around. All right, from here, we're going to take one leg back behind. Take it into a nice lunge position here. Take your arms, reach them across your midline. Look past your shoulder. And I want you to turn back and face the front. We're going to hinge forward, take our hands to the ground into a standing split. So you can let your head hang, standing split. And from here, let's take this into a low lunge. So just step that foot all the way back, straighten your back leg, look out in front of your body, and hang out here. Moving into a rotation, rotate towards your front knee. And back leg is just gonna step up. So you can either take a couple steps to come back in, whatever one works best. Roll yourself all the way up. Let's switch to the other side. Starting with a lunge, hold. The hands come across the midline and look towards your back. Good. Bring it right back through the center. Again, tip forward, reach to the ground. Standing split, really try to separate those legs. And take that leg back into a nice low lunge. Look out past your toes. And then rotate up. And bring it right back to the center. Back leg steps in. We're going to repeat that one more time on each side. So roll yourself up. And again, take it back into a lunge. Good. Wrap yourself a little more. So if you want more, take your hands, wrap them around your hips. And tip forward at the hip, standing split. And hold. And set that leg back into a low lunge. Back leg is straight. And lift your arm, rotate towards your front knee. And back leg steps in. Roll yourself up. Let's try that other side. Lunge back. So again, heart rate should be down at this point. Breathing, coming back to normal. Muscles relieving tension. And rotate back to the center. And take that standing split. Maybe your front leg gets a little bit more straight on this second time through. Look for those differences in your stretching. Lunge all the way down and back. Look forward. Nice long spine. And rotate. Lift the arm up. Good. And bring your hand down. Step your back foot up. And roll yourself all the way up. And good. We're going to take our right hand, place it behind, and tip your head to the side. I want you to bend both knees. Breathe nice and deep here. Good. Now I want you to take your, sorry, that's a complete brain fart. Take your hands behind, drop your chin. Just gonna go through a couple neck and upper back sequences here. And take your other hand behind and drop your head. All right, tuck the chin down the back one more time. Adding just a little bit more to those stretches. Roll your shoulders back and around. Take your head to the right. I want you to place your left hand kind of out or push down, just away from your body. Now we're gonna give ourselves a double chin. So you're gonna take your fingers, push your chin back. You're gonna feel a little bit more stretching through the neck and traps. So push your chin back It's hard to talk, so just watch me. So we're not pushing down, it's back. Looks funny. And release. Take your head up and over to the other side. Knees are still soft. Again, pressing your hand away. Trying to let the shoulder come out of the ear. And then fingertips to your chin. Give yourself a double chin by pressing back. You may even feel a little stretch on the opposite side as well. And release. Okay, last up, upper back. Okay, rear delts. We're going to take our fingers. You're also going to feel this in your pecs. Fingers to the back of your head. We're not clasping, but just to the back of your head. Knees are soft. I want you to let your head rest in your hands. And then as you're doing that, press equally with your fingertips kind of against the back of your head. Okay, you're going to feel the stretch in your back and chest. It's going to release tension in your neck. Kind of a different stretch. And then we're going to round our upper back. Try to touch our elbows together as our belly button caves in. Then we're going to open back up again. Again, let our head fall back into our fingers. Press your fingers towards your head. Open your elbows wide. And then close it all up. And take your back leg, or take one leg back for a calf stretch. While we're here, we're going to take both arms, circle them up, back, and press open to the side. One more time. Up. And open to the side, right there. Hold. Drop your back knee, just a touch. So you're going to feel this in the front of the shin. Okay, so we did a lot of fast movement tonight. And then release. Other foot goes back, heel to the ground. Okay, this time we're going to take our hands, reach back, and you're going to come up and around, up and around. Good, do it one more time. Press your hands back. Rotate the shoulders up and around, and hold. Hand to your knee, drop your back knee ever so slightly. Still trying to press the heel to the ground. And very good. Step that foot up. And let's take some rotation side to side. Really loosen up through. We did so much rotational movement tonight for our core. So want to make sure we really loosen that up so that you are feeling good tomorrow. Reach up to the corners. And we are done with the work. So awesome job tonight, you guys. So good to be back with you. I'm sorry I've had to be gone a couple times in these evening camps, and I apologize for that, but life happens sometimes, right? So I do want to do a quick focus. Sorry, I need to put my sunglasses on. Can't see you. A quick focus for this week is working on habit forming. I know we talk about habits all the time, and we're always trying to reset habits, but again, I read something really awesome. It said the best way to break a bad habit is to start a good habit. So instead of, sometimes we think about all the negative things that we're doing maybe, and how we can, change that and that specific thing, but maybe a focus could be, instead of looking at those negative things, like, hey, what are some positive things I can do, that might kind of displace some of those other things. So I don't know if that helps you at all. It kind of made my brain kind of work differently in that pattern, just to work on positive habits. So if you want to be thinking about those this week, or if you have any that you maybe are already working on, I'd love to hear that. So feel free to chatter. Anybody want to share anything?
No, I'll just say I like that idea. I think, sometimes those hard habits are hard to break. They're easy to go to. They're easy to default to. Mm-hmm. So trying to implement or instill some good habits that might replace that in time without even knowing it, probably.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
we have to keep kind of not tricking, but kind of playing with our brain a little bit, because we're really smart, and our brains are really smart, and they know how to go to the path of least resistance. And
exactly, I know. Yeah, that's easy to do.
Yeah, how do we tell ourselves the same thing different, and get the result we're looking for? So I don't know.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that resonated with you, Shelly. That's good. Well, cool. Angie, what about you? What habits are you working on?
No multitasking.
Are you multitasking right now?
I am. I'm listening. My daughter's in a soccer tournament and I'm the team manager and I'm supposed to be on a tournament phone call. So I'm like half listening, trying to do my workout because I don't want to miss my workout. Like I refuse to miss my workout. So I feel really bad. So multitasking is not, it's one of those things where you lose both. When you try to do it, you lose both. So I know my workout suffered and I've only heard half of what he said, but I mostly listen to you instead of him.
You can always mute me. I don't mind. I have to tell you guys this story. So I used to teach Pilates on a regular basis. And I always had this one lady and she would come in. This is when like you had a Walkman, like with the radio on it. She'd come in with her headphones on and her Walkman and she'd park herself in the back of the class near the stereo. And she'd listen to, I never knew what she was listening to. And finally she turned my music down one day because she couldn't hear what she was listening to. She was listening to the news. But she told me, well, I'm trying to kill two birds with one stone. I was like, well, that's great, but I'm trying to teach a class. So it's fine if you want to have your headphones on. I don't care, but you can't turn my music down so you can hear.
Right? That's amazing.
People are really, you meet really interesting people in life, right?
Yeah, but a good workout is when you want to get away from the news. You just want to detach, right, from it all.
I know.
God.
I'll never forget that. It just makes me laugh. So I get it. I'm not, nothing offends me about that anymore. Well, go listen to your meeting, Angie.
Sorry.
Stop multitasking. I'll see you next week.
All right, see you guys.
Bye. Bye.
Good night.
See you guys later.